Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky. Today we're going to do another 12 by 12 Christmas themed layout. On this one you can see we are going to be starting with this white cardstock, and this paper behind it's not my favorite paper. So we're just going to have a little bit of that show through. I'm going to go ahead and trim off a 1/2 inch on both sides of that white cardstock, and we'll go ahead and get rid of this zip strip off this paper. Yeah, this paper is not my most favorite paper. It's also not my most hated paper, but it's just not my favorite. So we're just going to use a little bit of the border. Right here, I am going to be gutting it. The other side of that is a nice kind of scarlet color right there I just showed you. So you can see I just laid that white cardstock down on top, and then I have my photos right here. I'm going to go ahead and trim those down. The one that zoomed in closer on their face I made bigger, and then the one that is from further away, I went ahead and trimmed that down to about 3 by 4. Here I've got this nice little scrap. I'm going to go ahead and incorporate some of that. And then the opposite side is this plaid, which I'll go ahead and use some of that as well. We're going to use those as strips right here. Here I've got a nice sticker. That is going to be my title piece. It says a December to remember. There is some gold foiling on that as well. We're going to mimic those strips up here to the top left of the layout, and then we are going to use these snowflake stickers, they're off a sticker sheet, to go ahead and put down around the page. Now this collection, I'm not sure the actual name of it. This is a close to my heart Christmas collection. I think I started with something like 5 collections all mixed together. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is just one collection or if this is a little bit a mix of several altogether. We are going to be using these snowflakes though as embellishment pieces, as I said. I do have this word phrase floating around down here at the bottom. That's not going to make the page in the end. Now see there how my white cardstock got turned at an angle? Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I kind of like that. So I am going to put that piece of white cardstock down at an angle like that. So we'll have some of that pattern paper showing through in some bigger chunks and also more of slivers. Here I'm going to go ahead and strip the layout. I think this is how I like it. I am going to ink the edges of everything. I believe I use espresso ink on this one. So I will be inking the edges of everything and just putting it back down around-ish where I picked it up from. I also ink the edge of this white cardstock right here. So we're going to plop it down just at a little bit of an angle like that. I'll use my scissors to trim off the excess that hangs over the page. Here I'm going to give it a final ink around the edges for that border paper. And that, again, I do believe that's espresso ink. That's the reverse side of this paper right here. Not my favorite. We're just going forward, that's what this one is going to be forever called, not my favorite. Looks good though, right? We're going to go ahead and commit to the placement of everything. I'm going to stick it back down how about I think it was. I am using a T-square ruler to try to get that straight-ish. Now this is a layout I did when I had kind of like a scrap session with Kathy. I went to the Midwest and I stayed at her house for a few days. And yeah, we just scrapbooked. It was a lot of fun. We do need to have another scrap session coming up, or I need to have another scrap session coming up, whether it's just by myself or via Scrap and Chat or in person. I don't know. But yes, it is at the time of this voiceover, I don't know, January something, 11th, 12th, I don't know. It's January something, and I still haven't scrapbooked in the year of 2024. So I do want to have a scrap day where maybe I could just knock out 4 or 5 layouts all at one time. So this title piece we are going to be putting up on some foam tape. The main photo, or the bigger photo, I put up on foam tape as well. And here's where we are mimicking those strips that are at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and stick them down right here. Those little tape runners are little tape runners I pick up over at Close to My Heart. I'll link them down below if I remember. But I really like those ones for traveling. Otherwise, I'll be using my ATG gun most of the time. Okay, we'll go ahead and put our snowflakes down around the page. I'm going to go ahead and swap out this more white-based one with this gold one right here. And then add a couple more. Now these will also be inked with that espresso ink as well. Right, like that. I think I'm going to finish this one off. I think that's going to be all I do, but I do finish it off with, I believe it's Heidi Swap Color Shine in Gold. It could be the Jen Hadfield, but yes, it is a gold shine splatter that we're going to finish it off. After that, guys, I don't do anything else this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to support my channel, please go to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com and pick yourself up some scrapbooking supplies, guys. All right, I'll see you next time. Please check the links down below. Bye, guys.